Hey everybody, it's Smoking Johnny, and you know what I do? I smoke meat. Well, sometimes I also like to go hot and fast, and that's what we're doing today. It's 4th of July weekend, so we're going to do some steak. Over here already, if you can see it, I got some corn on the cob already cooked up. Got some onions and mushrooms and potatoes on the top rack there, working their way towards some deliciousness. And we're going to start with the steak. Myself, I got a big giant porter, nice and thick. She's about an inch thick, inch and a quarter. Nice porterhouse. I'm going to do that fast. I got about 1,000-degree grill going right here. Put some new coals on it. I got her up to about 1,000. Now this is Donna's. She loves a rib steak. We do a reverse sear on her rib steak, so we're going to put it over here on the cooler side. We're going to shut down the grill for a minute, and now I'm going to go about, I'm going to go 2 minutes. That I got to talk here to you before we do anything with this steak. So here we go. We're at 18 seconds. Anyway, 4th of July, man, the 3rd of July actually. We got kind of rained out here in Charleston. We had every intention of going to the beach, Donna and I, and we just didn't make it. Smoking Mommy woke me up at about 8:30 this morning and said, guess what, we're not going to the beach. It's going to rain all day. She was pretty much on the money. It's been raining on and off. But right now, man, my shirt, it's my shirt. Best ad ever. Anyway, she was right. It would have been a crappy day at the beach, even though it doesn't usually rain on Folly Beach. That's an argument to be had on a different day. I don't know what the weather on Folly was here, right here in Charleston. It was pretty crappy. Anyway, so we didn't get to go to the beach. So you know what we did? Next best thing, as true adopted Southerners that we are, we headed on over to the Walmart. And, you know, there's always stuff to do at Walmart. We bought some food and some beverages. And we went over to the Bilo because the beer is a little bit cheaper at Bilo, and we picked up a goodly amount of beer. We were thinking about going to the baseball game. The River Dogs are playing here. But then again, it was like, is it going to be a rain out? Are we going to do it? So we didn't do it. So we avoided the dollar beer night. And instead, we're making some nice steaks at home. You know what? We save all that money we would have spent today, and we're making nice steaks. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a slight turn on mine. I'm going to go 90 degrees. See that thing? Boom, pops right off of there. I go 90 degrees on that. And let me tell you, the filet is gorgeous on this thing. There's nice fat marbling, and I'm going to go 1 minute this way. So it's only going to be a 6-minute steak. That's all it's going to take to get a good medium rare. And like I said, let me explain that reverse sear I was talking about for Donna's steak. What we do is we put hers on the cool side and we cook it through. We cook it through so it's completely cooked. And then when it's, close to, her medium to medium well that she likes, then we'll put it over to smoking hot grate. And we'll put the lines in it, and we'll do some caramelization. It's a cool way to do it. I learned that this year, and I've used it quite a bit, and I think it's the way to make a medium steak. Medium rare, I don't know. I go rare, medium rare, and I like kind of just hot. I've actually used my chimney, which I can get to 1,100 degrees, and I just throw a steak on top of that thing for about 2 minutes on the side, and it's done. All right, so anyway, this thing's ready to go as far as flipping to the other side. And boom. Now, look at those beautiful grill marks. I hope you can see them. Hope you can see those beautiful grill marks. We've got the crosshatch, got that nice crosshatch pattern, just like you see in a top steakhouse. And again, we're going to close her down about 2 minutes from now. So I lean over here on the garbage can 'cause I'm a little bit tired. But anyway, I gotta see the time. All right, that's 30 seconds. Anyway, those Phillies, they're going to bring up some of those minor leaguers. I think those guys are going to be able to play. I think they're going to end up with a bunch of 22, 23-year-old kids on the team this year. They're going to get rid of a lot of those vets, and especially, playing time-wise, they're going to get rid of a lot of vets, and they're going to play those rookies. Looking forward to the Eagles season. I'm really thinking they're going to be good. I didn't think that earlier, but now that they got rid of DGB, they didn't cast their lot with him. Instead, they're going with youth, and they're going with guys they brought in and paid a good buck to. And that running game should be solid. The running game should be very solid. I don't see any holes, I guess, at cornerback. But you know what? If you get a decent pass rush, then cornerback is never a problem. Buddy Ryan used to. Because of the pass rush, he could just play right in your face, man up. Everybody playing man coverage, and it worked out fine. So that's what I'm thinking. They're going to be a little bit of bump and run, and they're going to do a nice job there. I can see it. Just that pass rush should be great. I think Cox is going to be tremendous. I think Cox is great. And of course Curry, and they got 18 different defensive ends. Barnett broke Reggie's sack record over there at Tennessee. It was a good vol. He broke the sack record. That's saying something. So I'm seeing good things for the Eagles, and hey, I can talk Sixers now too, because we got some basketball players. I might even watch a basketball game for the first time in about 15 years. I think the Sixers might have something. So, that would be huge. So anyway, these back to the food. These onions and mushrooms that I was talking about, and I guess I just threw those in as an aside. But what I do is I wrap them. If I cut them in half, I cut the onions in half. I peel them. I cut them in half, and I put a pat of butter on top of each half. And then I put a garlic clove on top of that. And I just let that thing roast on the top rack. And it just sits there and melts and melts and melts. And you get roasted garlic with the onion. It comes fantastic. And I do basically the same thing with the onions. I keep them kind of coarse. I cut them, how you'll say, I cut them in thirds, rather than, slice them small. And there we go. Cut that. Cook that, That's perfect. That is goddamn perfect. Let me tell you. Or take a look. Let me show you. Look at the crosshatch on that. Look at that. Damn. And the other side is going to be just as good. And what I do with the steak is I took it out about 2 hours ago. And you could do this for a long time. I just got them, so I took them out about 2 hours ago. Unwrapped them. And I sprinkled them very liberally with kosher salt, both sides. And that sucks the water out and really solidifies the flavor. It's kind of like it's cheating dry aging. And I've actually, you can do that, and you leave them uncovered. And I've put them in the refrigerator for a week uncovered like that, with just that salt leaching all that fluid out. I'm telling you, it's right in there with dry aging. You can't really tell a hell of a lot of difference. But today, like I said, I only had 2 hours, so I threw that salt on there and I just let it work. And when I pulled them out, you could just see all the liquid in the bottom of the dish that they were sitting in. So I know I did pull out a good amount of liquid. So I know they're going to be damn good steaks. Hey Donna, can you give me a plate or both plates there, Smoking Mommy? She's really mad at me for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I can just go on talking forever. But anyway, we're at about 15-20 seconds. I'll take that steak of mine off the heat. That's why I'm calling for a plate. I'll take mine off the heat, and what I'll do is I'll sear hers, and I'll put the grill marks in hers. So, you know, she gets her medium. She gets her medium well. What's that? Hi, honey. So anyway, here's mine. Hope you all can see that. Nice fillet, nice New York strip. Thing's about 24 ounces, 22, about 22 ounces. The other side, perfection. Boom. Now what I'll do is I'll take this one of hers, and it's been cooking, so it's like medium already. And you know, here we go. We'll hit it for about 3 minutes to that side and turn it. We're not going to cross hatch that one. What's the time? It is 11. Okay, so at 14 minutes, I can't believe you're still watching this. I know I'm very entertaining, and you know, you all like to follow me pretty closely. But damn, you're still watching this? I got to throw this thing out. She told me to throw out before I get yelled at. It's pretty hard working with one hand. Here's a garbage can. There you go. See the inside? Nothing. They just emptied it. The fellas just came by. Oh, that's done. So anyway, this is going up here. And the corn is going up there. Oh, with the other stuff. That's the